Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sophia reported to Tate at school that she had heard of a woman's arrest for the hit and run. Tate acknowledged the information but mentioned that his father remained incarcerated for an unknown cause. Tate informed Sophia that Xander's mother, Fiona Cook, had been taken into custody, shocking her. "Cook Fiona? I'm aware of that bitch," Sophia exclaimed. Sophia gave an explanation of her conversation with Fiona in the bistro. According to Sophia, Fiona and she discussed Tate and dating. Fiona was playful, according to Sophia, who also gave her a hefty gratuity and urged her to keep her alcohol consumption a secret from others. Another day, Sophia remembered, Fiona freaked out and threatened her when she uttered Tate's name. According to Sophia, Fiona was afraid her family would discover that she was a drinker. Sophia claimed that if she had known who Fiona was, she would have notified Tate sooner. Tate was reminded by Sophia that Holly had been terrible about his father and that Brady had been innocent. Holly was unaware of that, according to Tate. Sophia said Holly would come crawling back when she found out. Tate didn't think so because it hadn't gone well. "We'll see," a cryptic Sophia remarked. Admire B&B, Days, General Hospital, or other soap operas. Participate in the discussion on our SC boards. To interact with fans and start a conversation right now, click this link. Tate and Sophia took seats in the corridor. He suggested that her knowledge of Fiona could aid in Brady's release. Sophia vowed to use all of her resources to support Tate and his family. Tate was a terrific son, and Brady was blessed to have him, she told him. Tate remarked, "I'm really lucky to have a friend like you," and they gave each other hugs. When they got up, Sophia and Tate almost shared a kiss, but then the school bell rang. Tate expressed regret for chatting during Sophia's entire lunch break. It wasn't a problem, according to Sophia, and she should let her know if she has to testify. Gazing at her as she walked to class, Tate grinned. EJ assured Brady he wouldn't be let go as they were leaving the police station and led Fiona to her cell. EJ said that Brady had also been fingered, thus Fiona wasn't the only potential offender. EJ informed Brady and Fiona that he was bringing them together to discuss and resolve their divergent interpretations of events. When Brady was by himself, he insisted Fiona tell him why she had set him up. He told her about the night of the collision and how he had spoken to Fiona early that morning. "You told me not to turn myself in, and you made me feel like I was innocent," Brady replied. He questioned how she could have done what she did to Sarah and how she could have left him hanging. Brady didn't deserve what Fiona put him through, according to her. She clarified that she was merely inebriated and believed it would be wiser for her to drive that evening, but the accident happened so fast in the dark. Fiona claimed that despite her terror, she remembered Maggie's accident, which gave her the notion to frame Brady by placing him in charge. Brady claimed that after putting him through anguish, Fiona was now causing her own suffering. Apologizing, Fiona said that she prevented Brady's legs from being broken by Xander. In addition to stating that she made him feel horrible for hurting Sarah, Brady claimed to have praised her for that. Fiona stated she despised herself for what she had done and that the day before she had almost confessed to Brady. Brady informed Fiona that he wished to never hear from or see her face once more. Brady told Fiona he regretted meeting her, and Fiona started crying. "I found Xander in the living room," Sarah said. How could Victor Kiriaskis' son be such a credulous fool, he wondered. He referred to his mother as a callous, inebriated liar and claimed he should have known she hadn't changed. Xander said that Fiona had let him down every step of the way. Sarah made it clear that she was the one who persuaded Fiona to go. Assuring Xander that Fiona had concealed everything so skillfully, she maintained there was no way he could have suspected the truth. For what Fiona did to Sarah, Xander declared he would never be able to forgive himself. Fiona had confessed to them, Xander noted, but he was curious as to what she had told the authorities. Xander was perplexed as to why Sarah had been arrested prior to their calling the police. Sarah assumed Eric had some involvement in it. In order for Kristen to share the serum, Xander suggested that they speak with the police and free Brady from custody. Xander promised Sarah that they would hold his mother accountable for her actions once she recovered. Xander told EJ at the police station that Brady should be freed, but Fiona may languish in hell. Sarah's memory, according to EJ, was just as trustworthy as Brady's. Xander stated that regardless of the problems EJ had with Brady, he wasn't deserving of prison time. EJ inquired as to whether he was meant to accept that Brady's memories were magically revived concurrently with Sarah's. EJ wanted to know the truth, feeling that Xander and Sarah were overly desperate. Until they told him everything, he threatened to keep Brady from leaving. Brady doesn't have to be a victim of this crime, I am, Sarah remarked. Please, EJ, you have to release him. A short while later, Xander expressed his shock at EJ's sudden departure without saying anything. Sarah expressed her hope that EJ was acting morally. EJ, meantime, yelled at Brady to stand up. You're in luck today. He declared, I'm dropping the charges against you. When EJ opened Brady's cell door, he said, get the hell out of my sight before I change my mind. Brady looked at Fiona as he left and noticed that she was in tears. Abigail was talking to her brother on the phone in Paris. She informed Mark she trusted him to see to it that way because he wouldn't tell her anything about Clyde. Abigail promised to inform him as soon as she got married. Following her phone call, Abigail held up her wedding dress in front of the mirror and persuaded herself that she could follow through because it was for her mother. Chad was staring at a picture of him and Abigail from their wedding. Kayla texted him, she's not Abigail, and his phone lighted up, but his ringer was off. When Holly got there, they caught up. Holly reported that although awkward, things were improving with her mom. Holly continued, saying she had given up on their future together but still missed Tate. Holly proceeded to look for the bouquet they had prepared for Abigail in the kitchen as soon as she emerged in her dress. When Abigail saw JJ, she said, you must be my brother. JJ inquired as to her memory of him. I wish I did, but I feel a familiar energy with you, Abigail replied. That was a decent start, in JJ's opinion. JJ claimed that although he was aware of their mother's difficulties, he was nevertheless delighted for Abigail. By way of the internet, JJ revealed that he was a recently ordained minister. They made the decision to commence the wedding as soon as Holly came back into the room. When Abigail took up Chad's phone to turn on the music, she noticed Kayla's message. Abigail abruptly disconnected the phone and stated that the battery had run out. Given that the battery had been fully charged, Chad found it odd. Abigail said she was on her phone, playing the ideal tune. They exchanged rings and vows during JJ's ceremony. Abigail informed Chad she felt more connected to him than ever after he pronounced them husband and wife. JJ toasted the bride with champagne following the ceremony. Whether it was over a video chat or a phone call, he expressed his regret to Abigail for not getting in touch with her earlier. Holly appeared perplexed. Recalling Abigail, she told her that the previous evening she had spent talking to her brother. When Holly revealed that knowledge, Abigail caught everyone's attention.